Beach to the gods. What's going on, gods, goddesses? All right. Let's get into this. All right. This topic here is about all lives matter. They had a 3-day convention over here where I lived at, based on all lives matters and everybody should be together. We're gonna get into that. That's what we're gonna do. All right, brothers and sisters, I'm Chocolate Amun Ra. This is the morning message of based on that event. I didn't go to the event. I thought I had things to do because on Sunday I got classes, so I had to put those pieces together if anyone has seen it. And this is the first time watching my video. I am Chocolate Amun Ra. I am the messenger. I ain't no preacher. I ain't no pastor, I'm the messenger. The ancestors talk to me, and our ancestors talk to all of y'all, all of us. The question is, are you listening? The question, are you hearing? Do you want to hear? You understand? You can get your Bibles, whatever, your Bible, New Translation, King James, the Concord Bible, whatever Bible that you have, that you use as reference. It's going to interpret on how you deal with the words, like you use angels or demons and so on and so forth. All these words has been translated from something else. So when you hear me say ancestors, well, if you go back in ancient times, who do you think they were talking about? They weren't talking about angels, they were talking about the ancestors came. The ancestors came to visit you and spoke to you like that. Now what happens, you believe in modern time, now it's called angels and demons and so on and so forth. Okay, so I only put that out there just when you hear me saying my ancestors, we all have them. They come to visit, one way or the other. You understand? So, over here on Flushing Avenue in Brooklyn, where I lived at, they had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful outing with All Lives Matter. Racism should stop, and so on and so forth. And this is correct. This is correct. Now, when you are promoting such beautiful event, now I live close by, so I walked past it, heard the music and so on and so forth, and you're seeing the outcome of many different people from different cultures, and it was nice. I wish I'd have went in, but I didn't do it. Now I will say this, because I was busy. Like I said, I was doing my Sunday videos, plus I had to take care of some other business like that. But I will say this. When you're promoting magnificent work like that, what we need to do now is this. See, people, you'll put out a platform, but you got to tell people, saying, accept who I am, accept my culture, accept my religion, my spirituality, accept whatever politics I'm into, right? Accept me for who I am. Not judge me or point the finger because you see a symbol that you're not familiar with, and all you got to do is just do your research. You'll find out what these symbols are, what they're made of, and such, where does it come from, right? Simple. Instead of sitting up there, well, I don't know it, I'm scared. Or why don't you just ask? If you're going to truly speak out about all lives matter. Now here's the wonder of music. We all can enjoy music. I enjoy country music. I enjoy jazz. I enjoy classical theater music. Yes, I do. I enjoy hip hop, rap. I enjoy opera. Now I'm not just making it up because I want to. I've listened to all of it. It can tune into your frequency, and then you can feel the rhythm. Any one of them. You sit up here and you interpret. I don't like none of that stuff. Only classic music or rock and roll. Listen, I got a lot of rock and roll musicians and groups that I love and listen to their music. I love listening to Hall & Oates. Hall & Oates is one of my favorites, right? It's one of my favorites. I like Casey and the Sunshine Band. Okay? I like Sting. You know what I'm saying? Michael Bolton. Then I got my Parliament. Then I got my Al Greens, Stevie Wonder. Okay? I got my Anita Baker. Patti LaBelle. I go on and on and on and on and on. So it don't matter with me. But this is my thing. We can go to all these concerts and we screaming and carrying on and enjoying the music. But on Sunday, we all seem to separate. The first day of the week. It's not the seventh day, it's the first day. But how come on Sunday we seem to separate? Because then we'll all go into our own spirituality systems and institutions, and then each one of them have their own concept of the creator, God, Jehovah, Allah, Yahweh, Hindu. We all seem to have different ideologies. You understand the concept? But then we want all lives matter. We want all of us to be together, but we're not really supporting each other like we're supposed to. I mean, that concert was a beautiful thing. But now when you walk away, you're going into your heritage, your culture. We need to entwine. There's two species on this planet. Then a hierarchy. Man, woman. Now I can go into other things, but right now it's about racism needs to stop. When we understand, you can't get mad because our people was here on this planet first. We can't get mad because now your people are the ones that's dominated the earth. History went the way it went. What we need to do to come together is, why do we hate? Or not we. Why do so millions of people hate each other? Because this truth is not coming out. Why, when you get mad at a different culture, you start calling them out of their ethnic names? Why do you do it? You can't say, hey, my man, what's your problem? You're so ignorant. Now, I've seen some people do that. That takes good discipline. But the majority of people, because they want to hurt you so bad, because you made them angry, now they're coming after you with ethnic language. But let me ask you this question. Do that makes that person who they are? See, we got to be careful with these dialogues. Because somebody's angry and they use ethnic words to describe that person for the moment, does that make you that's who you are? Because we live in an out of society, this is what they're doing. So now they're trying to say, whatever come out your mouth, this is who your character. They don't know if you're angry. They don't know you retaliating for what somebody's saying, and it got nothing to do with anything else. But if you can reconstruct it, pull back, and go, I said that because I was angry. I said that because I was mad. And then if people start talking about, well, you need to control yourself. So now you're trying to tell me that I got to control myself according to what? Because you ain't around when I'm talking like that. I'm not around you. But does that make me hate? Am I a hater? Or for the moment, you hurt me, so I hurt you. And that's what most people do. Because a real racist, a real bigot, a real ignorant person, they're not talking to you. They're trying to hurt you or take your life. That's what they know. That's all they know. That's what a lot of people don't understand, and they will never get that into their concept. Now they're trying to get rid of racist statements and racist words and such, and use it in their content. They're really trying to do that. So what they do now is they're trying to, follow you on Facebook and YouTube and all these other social medias to see what type of character you have. This is what they're doing. But they don't know you are overshadowing all the person's work, what they're doing on these channels. They could be doing a love channel, and then somebody says something on their channel, and then all of a sudden that person retaliates. Because if you don't retaliate on somebody what they're saying, how that's going to look on you? So you're supposed to go, okay, I'm just going to go, it is what it is. That's a bunch of bull crap. Because that'll weaken you, and that'll take away from if that you're using the instrument is using it for your livelihood. If you don't retaliate it, or better yet, the people that's in your group, and you hear somebody say something nasty to you, now you can let it go the first few times, but after a while, you're a man, you're a woman, you're going to retaliate to break them down. Simple fact is because of this. You should never have disrespect me in the first place. Be aware. It shouldn't be no racism. But I will tell you this. There's people who will try to use words. This is where we at now. We live in society now. People will use words that try to break you down, your identity. And then when you retaliate more aggressively, more over emotional, then they're going to sit there and go, this is your behavior. This is how you react all the time. This is where I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. There shouldn't be no racism. None for whatever. But don't mix. If somebody's retaliating and they spurting out words, that doesn't mean that's who they are. And if you look at their posts carefully, majority of their stuff is not like that anyway. They obviously retaliating what somebody said. And the problem is, what society is trying to do, right? And this is part of the New World Order, if you don't understand. This is part of the New World Order. They're trying to get everybody locked into this one circle like that. But hey, really? Because all you got to do is look around. You got a lot of work to do. It ain't just no overnight success. Look at those people in Charlesville, Virginia? Why those people was acting crazy? That was Caucasian on the Caucasian people. And you have a few little sprinkles of melanated people in there that probably lived in the area. Because you talking about centuries of people being bigots and ignorant and really believe that black people are supposed to be their slave. Now, if you're not going to drop them and force them to stop, I'm talking about the power that's be. The people, the mass of people, they're going to say, listen, we're tired of it. because I'm tired of it. But if this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to handle it, then we got to accept everybody for who they are and love them for who they are. Don't beat around the bush because you see me with this garment on. That means I should be able to go to work, church, any institution with this garment on because of my belief system. My belief system is not hurting you, or you. And if you take my belief system and you go, well, I don't know it, ask a question. And if you can't accept my belief system, then all that so-called you talking about, we trying to end racism, you lying. You really trying to end racism? Huh? Accept people for who they are. You want them to accept sexual genders, huh? Like, really, let's get to the point of this the whole core of this, huh? You want them to accept them for their sex gender, huh? Accept them on their money values rather than how much money they making, okay? Politics, accept them for who they choose and who they want to be the president or the mayor or so on and so forth, right? Their religion, you're supposed to accept people for who they are or whatever religion. Now, when you hear a lot of scholars or brothers that talking or sisters that's talking, and they giving you their own opinion on how the origin started or and who is God and Jesus and Yahweh and Yoshua and so on and so forth, Haru, Horus, and all these names, that's the religion war that's going on. And we need to wipe that out and accept people for who they are, sit down, have a dialogue, and get to understand each other. That's what you need to do. And on Sunday, when we all get together and go to and split up, you go to the Caucasians church, the melanated people go to their church. Caucasian people go to black people. Caucasian people need to go to black people church. Mix it in. Why is it separated? Sunday is one day that almost our groups of people, Indians, Chinese, Japanese, Koreans, Africans, East, South, North, West, South America, North America, the islands, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Dominican, the Tola, St. Croix, St. Thomas, all these different areas, when it comes to that Sunday service, it's split up. It's split up. And then all of a sudden, let's all get together. Getting together is a beautiful thing. But you got to tear the walls down from all areas. You can get together all you want. And then all of a sudden, you disperse. And you're going to still go into your own groups. And if you don't understand something, ask a question instead of trying to neutralize them and find a word to put them in their place. Let's be honest with each other, because that's not what you're doing. You're sitting up there, you're telling something, but in fact, should we all unite under the umbrella of one human race? And that's the case. We all need to stop with all these different religions. We need to stop with all these different money stats. Means you should make more money than me. My job is just as equal as yours. Just because you sit on your ass all damn day and I'm sitting up here sweeping these streets, you should be making more money than me. Your educational level has nothing to do with it. What's your educational level? because you read the books that they told you to read, but I read the books that you never have read. So my education level is higher than yours. See, if you're going to stop racism, if you truly want to stop that, then you need to break down all the walls. Because you're sitting up here walking a thin line. A thin line. All the beautiful concerts and all that, it's great. But in fact, all walls must break down and we all come together. Because in my point of view, my opinion, once you walk away from that, for the concerts and all that, you think you're going to stop people from believing what they want? You think you're going to stop them to stop the religions they've been under the banner for following for so many years since they was children? Because it's been a lie since the beginning. The books that you read in school are numbered lies. You can't tear that down. The school system is a lie. Church system is a lie. Historians been lying. They've been killing our peoples left and right who've been having knowledge and shared the knowledge, and all of a sudden now these people disappear. Racism? Racism is just the beginning. If you're gonna stop it, stop it all. Accept me for who I am. Don't try to control me. Because when you try to control me or anybody else, you a hypocrite. You a liar. You ignorant. And you're selling a story. To stop racism is to reconstruct the way man and women think from kindergarten on up. Then the education system has to be rewritten, told the truth. Because you talking about you want to stop racism, but in fact, you still sending your kids to school with the same education that we have went through. So how are you going to stop it when it's starting your own home? Change yourself. You can go to any concerts and have a beautiful concert, beautiful music. But if you don't change yourself, and then from your family, begin to teach them the truth of the origin of life, you ain't going nowhere. You're stumbling to climb over the hurdle. Because you got to continue teaching yourself to not to hate. You got to have a discipline to not to hate. This is the truth. And when you have children, you got to teach them. There ain't no other way. You got to break down the wall, and you must teach your children not to hate. I am Chocolate Amun Ra, and this is the morning message. Peace.